JoJo Siwa's mother forced her to bleach her hair and ruined it. She was just a child when her ordeal began, and although she showed what was happening, few paid attention. This is how she began to rebel. Today, JoJo Siwa is attracting attention for her brutal change in appearance, and the story of what led her to make this decision goes back to the demands she faced with her mother as a child.
I'm not a natural blonde, I'm actually a natural brown.
JoJo rose to fame on the reality show Dance Moms, and her energetic personality and colorful style made her shine. Her look with hair bows, extensions, and a blonde ponytail became iconic, but few knew everything she endured. Since the age of 2, her mother, Jessalyn Siwa, subjected her to hair bleaching, unafraid to say she would do anything to make her daughter a star.
Nothing is off limits when it comes to doing what I think will benefit JoJo. Your hair is getting really dark. We're gonna need to lighten this up.
Get brown roots, so I have to dye it so it looks like I'm a natural blonde.
Her mother's plan worked, as JoJo became a star and was famous both on and off the TV show. But what no one knew were the repercussions that all the stress, chemicals, and hair extensions were causing. As a teenager, JoJo showed in a video that part of her scalp had stopped growing hair many years ago. Some fans blamed her famous ponytail, but she said that wasn't true.
Not from the ponytails, because if it was from my ponytails, considering it went on this side, it would be this, because this didn't really get pulled at all. This is because when I was little, you can see I actually have a little bit of one right now, but when I was little, I had a really bad stress rash right here on Dance Moms, and I would pick at it all day long, and I damaged every single hair follicle that has ever been right there.
The challenges of maintaining a certain image were very tough for JoJo, but what her mother did continued for the next 15 years, during which JoJo went from being a dancer to a Nickelodeon star and amassed millions of followers on social media. But in 2020, JoJo could no longer bear to carry an infantile image, and like Miley Cyrus, she rebelled. She collaborated with influencer James Charles in a YouTube video, and for the first time, fans saw JoJo without her characteristic bow, wearing smoky eye makeup and a darker, more subdued color palette. A year later, she came out as part of the LGBTQ community, a brave and groundbreaking step, especially considering her young fan base. Her next step was to go even further from her sweet appearance and opt for dark and extravagant outfits and makeup, which brought her many criticisms for her drastic transformation from innocent child to accomplished adult. It wasn't until she turned 20 that JoJo began to talk about her tough path as a child star that affected her confidence and caused her many problems like hair loss that she couldn't talk about. Today, with the support of her fans, she is seeking a new path that makes her feel comfortable and is showing herself stronger and stronger in the face of criticism and mockery.
I don't care if people like it, I don't care if people hate it, but I want people to turn their head at it, and I want people to notice it, and I want people to say, oh shit, she did that.
Did you already know what JoJo Siwa was hiding with her hair? Do you know anyone who has been through something similar and lost their hair due to stress and bleeding?